crafting a lot. I have gone to multiple crops 2 weekends in a row. I went to a 3-day crop at my local scrapbook store a couple weekends ago. And last weekend, I attended the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo while it was in Orlando. Um, Typically, I go for the all weekend pass, which is Thursday through Saturday. But I had prior obligations on Thursday, so I could not go, and I made the decision to go at the last minute. So it was kind of hard with my husband traveling. He went on a guy's cruise, so I had to make sure the kids were all set. So I literally decided on Wednesday afternoon that I was going to the expo that started the next day on Thursday. Um, so yeah, I couldn't make it on Thursday, but I did go Friday and Saturday, and I did crop both days, and I did some shopping. My no spend is over, and in the words of my friend Ebony, I need to sit down somewhere, and I am. I'm sitting down. She told me that I'm basically running to catch up, buying all the things. So yeah, I had to have a come to Jesus meeting with myself because I did so good for 3 months and then lost my mind. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. So the project that I'm going to share today is for a tag swap at my local scrapbook store. They do a swap every month, and the project type and theme changes. For the month of April, it was an embellishment swap, and the embellishment is a tag. So you could do one tag, you could do multiple tags. It was up to you, and there was no set theme. This is the first time that I have participated in their swaps at the store. I tend to get intimidated when I go in there because those are some talented ladies, and they love their mixed media and they love their wood decor, and they're very good at it. And those are not things that I excel at, that I'm not comfortable with, but I dabble in the mixed media. So I decided that my tags were going to be mixed media tags, and I wanted to use up some of the items that I have hauled. So these are my tags. I love them. I love how they came out. I had to walk away because I kept wanting to add stuff to them, but I'm just going to leave them as they are. Um, the collection that I used was this spring abstract. Sorry about the glare. It's the spring abstract collection from Prima, and I hauled some of this from, I believe, from A Cherry on Top and a little bit from scrapbook.com. And if you're interested in the collection, they still had everything. It was on sale. I think it's a discontinued collection. Prima tends to discontinue things like as soon as they um, put it out there within a couple weeks. So it's discontinued. But I came across this collection while I was perusing one of those sites, and I just fell in love with it. So I knew that I wanted to use this collection, and it was fun. I shot my stash. I did pick up a couple things because there are 12 people in this swap. I made 12 tags. You know, you don't have to make one for yourself, but I did. And the colors that are showing on screen are a little off. Like, it's giving more blue than what it actually is. It's like a minty green, and there's some turquoise in it, but I had a whole lot of fun. There were lots of fun colors in this. Um, you got your pinks, your yellow golds, your mint, your turquoise. There is some navy blue. There is a hint of purple. There's a little bit of everything in there. But because I had to make 12 tags, I didn't have everything that I needed in my stash. And because I wanted to do this as a mixed media project, I did have to pick up a couple things. One was some keys, and they are all pretty similar. They're just a little bit different. Some of the items that I use. I used this stencil. I needed a stencil with some sort of scroll on it. And you really can't see that, but I needed a stencil with some sort of scroll on it. And this was the only stencil in my abundant stash that had a scroll on it. And then I wanted something else to contrast, so this is a stencil I think I got from AliExpress or Amazon. It wasn't labeled. The bag that it was in was not labeled with a brand or the name of the stencil. So those are the stencils that I used. I also used this Sizzix Thinlits die that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. It's called Modern Florals, and what I wanted was the foliage from that. And then I also used this Momenta butterfly die that I'm pretty sure I picked up from Hobby Lobby. So I used those items. Let me show you some of the tags. So this is very, very sturdy. I used 110-pound cardstock, and I layered that with some thin chipboard, and used my handy dandy Fabri-Tac glue to adhere those two pieces together. That was my base. I also used this nesting tag die that I picked up from scrapbook.com last year. Oops. Knocking over my little Sizzix tool. So laid my base down, picked out some papers from the collection, which, you know, I pretty much covered all of the papers. But I did do some paper tearing, use some modeling paste to stencil on here, did a whole lot of die cutting, and then I also went into my stash and I used up some of the chipboard and wood pieces that I picked up from Dollar Tree for Valentine's Day, like those flowers, the roses. They come in the pack where some of them are unfinished and then others are pink and red. I use some of those pieces. I also use these art pebbles. I think these are, who is this? Is it Finnabair? It's Primo. I got those in a class that I took with Finnabair last year on an altered canvas. But anyways, I used some lace trim from my stash. And y'all don't talk about nails. I had to skip my nail appointment since I decided to run to Orlando last weekend. Unexpected. Or not unexpected, but last minute. So I had to reschedule for this weekend. The keys are something that I had to, pick up because I did not have enough in my stash for the full set of 12 tags. So I grabbed some of those from Hobby Lobby. Thankfully, they were on sale. I think they're 40% off their Paper Studio. I also used some of the chipboard words that were in my stash from Dollar Tree. I think I used the word magic, and then I had to mix and match. I had some other words that came in a sticker set from, they were wood veneer pieces that came in a sticker set from Hobby Lobby. Here's the foliage back here that I die cut. And I just cut it out. I cut it out a bunch of times in the cardstock colors that I mainly used. And I'm finding glue strings. I put a dent in my flower collection. Each tag has a minimum of 5 floral pieces. Some of them have 6 or 7. But this little piece right here, because I wanted a shot of purple and I didn't have a lot of purple flowers because there is some purple in the collection. I found these at Hobby Lobby. I don't even know what it is, but it was purple. It was cute. It was a different texture than the flowers that I had, so I got those. So yeah, I just laid the base down, played with the cardstock, came up with the design that I liked, and just replicated it 12 times. It took a while because, again, it's mixed media, so you gotta let things dry before you move on to the next step, or you're gonna make a whole mess. But I'm very happy with how they came out. So that one. Like I said, they are designed pretty similarly. Just small differences in the flower choices and the colors of the die cuts. And I don't know why the color is not showing true to form. Maybe I'll get around to taking some pictures to post on Instagram. I hardly ever post on my Instagram. I can't remember the last time I posted on Instagram, but I may take some pictures to post on the Instagram so you guys see the true colors in this one. Some of the other words in that Hobby Lobby sticker set were like faith, love, grace, pray. I love the shot of navy blue in all of these. And then I used some of this trim that I hauled from Hobby Lobby clearance last year, and just some jute from my stash. I used some of my Prima flowers. I forget which collection this one is, but it has like the it sort of reminds me of diamond dust on the flower petals. I use vellum as the top piece on my butterflies. It's like a yellowish gold color, a pink, and a blue. And this is the last one. So that is my project. I am also wrapping up a swap. I just need to make the shakers. I believe is the only thing that I'm missing from that. So I'll make those this weekend, and then I'll be ready to send that out by Monday. I think it's due to the swap host on the 27th. So that'll be plenty enough time. And then I need to start on my garden party pocket letter one-on-one swap with Carmen, who is Carmen Q Craft Store on Instagram. Yeah, I've been picking up a few things for that one-on-one swap, which I love one-on-one swaps, so I can't wait to get started on that. But yeah, that is my project share. I hope you all like what I created. Again, if you have any questions about the collection or anything that I use, just leave a comment below and I will answer your questions or link you to the product. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. Hit that like button if you like the video, and if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do so and hit that notification bell while you're at it. All right, have a good weekend. Bye.